hate this game. Okay, so I need to get coal in here and iron. Which means I need to have a splitter in, have a belt come through. Okay, let's have some visual markers. So that way hopefully you guys can be just as confused as I am. Go there. So I need to get, without encroaching on the outside tiles, because it's not allowed. Like, cannot go past the Great Power Pole line. Cannot go past the line. Okay, so I need to get iron in. I then need to take the iron into there. At the same time, I need to take the coal in there. And I need to split this iron, and this coal, which will come from, like, say, there. And this iron will come from, say, up there somewhere. Actually, it's already going to have to go right one tile, but that's... Or I can bring them in over here, that's fine. And then I'll have to go this way one tile, probably. And then I need to get this iron from out of this splitter, either over this coal belt or over this iron belt, to then go somewhere else to finally run the last furnace. Well, it's going to go in a splitter to run the last furnace. And I can't clip anything. Okay. But then I need to do the exact same thing with another splitter. Splitter. Line this up with... Okay, so let's start at the worst spot possible. Or the best spot. All depends on how you look at it. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay. Splitter. As close to the furnace as possible. In a straight line. We're going to go in... Encroaching on others' clearance. What clearance? Oh. Never mind. Does it bother anybody else that the splitters aren't square? Just asking. Okay. You. Over there. Oh, the straight cut I made for the bees? Yeah, look. On a 3-story ladder, yeah, it was straight. No, it got cleaned up afterwards, because then I had to go and actually repair it. Which is mostly done, apart from I'm still missing 2 boards, and 2 boards are actually really expensive, because it's an old house, at which point nobody makes the type of timber that we currently have, and therefore I can't get replacement timber easy enough. Okay, so if that's a coal and that's an iron. So that means my next splitter would have to be here. And I'm pretty sure the one after that would have to be there. That's going to clip. Okay, if you go to there, we're ignoring non-straightness for the moment. It'll be fixed shortly, maybe. Well, it'll be fixed because the whole thing's got to be ripped up. But then I need to do the exact same thing here. I need to bring that up a tile. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll remove it. Bring that up a tile. And then put a new splitter. Oh, the nightmare! Use a stacker to make straight belts and then add a splitter. Raise the outer 1 foundation. Plus, if you clock to 133%, you can terminate a belt per machine. But that uses slugs. We should make the... you should make a coal level and an iron level. So this is coal and iron because it's going to need steel. Use belt spaghetti. Dude, if it was belt spaghetti, this would be done already. I have no issue doing it with spaghetti. Even 3D spaghetti. Actually, I really, really enjoy 3D spaghetti. So Stinson's saying cheat, because it is a cheat, and use stackers. Well, he's already said, chat has already dictated that this is perfectly allowed. Right. Let me just go boink. Boink. Oh, line up, you son of a... Done. Assuming I line them up. You're on the same tech level as me. Welcome! I know you're doing steel, but I think you should feed coal from the bottom level and the iron from the level above. So, coal's on the bottom level. Currently, it's only running power. Iron's on the first level. Then we got copper, and this is steel now. So it means the coal belts, which are over in that far corner, I'll take however many I need, and I will run them around the outside of the building to over here. Or maybe because half the building's not built, I'll just take it into the building and then across and loop it in from the correct direction. So that's where it's going to end up. Have the splitter with the input going the same way as the foundry input, and then output from the splitter goes into the foundry and the other... What? Have the splitter with the input going the same as the foundry input, and the output from the splitter goes into the foundry and the other continues on. So this belt brings in 60. I need to put 45 into this one, carry the 15 along. And then when I get my 3 15s from the first 3 foundries left over, I then need to run them into a merger. Yep, and then feed them into the last building. Because that's a 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 ratio. Which technically means then as soon as I go and upgrade everything to 2 belts, I can then come to each of these machines and either just double the whole build, or I could just overclock every machine to 200%. But I'm trying not to use slugs. And if I take Stinson's advice of clocking the machine to 133, and then I double everything, the machine can't clock to 266. 250 is the hard cap. And a 3 belt stacker. So if I brought in iron, 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 I could go forward, 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 have the 3 belts at the end, run them in a merger. Let's see what a merger looks like. Line up with that shit. So, we obviously bring that one in there. That one in there. You're the one I'm actually worried about. Yep. The conveyor belt is too steep. So it has to be even longer on the up. Or, hang on. If I take you, 4, don't you dare bring me down, and take you and bring... Encroaching others' clearance? What clearance are you encroaching, you stupid game? Is it because you're not straight? Nope. I can't even build the belts back. Nope. Nope, Jetty, you can't do shit. Hang on. 4. Does that not click? So that still... But does it actually clip? Is it just not allowed, or does it actually clip? Merger. I think that's actually worse. Nope, they're now the same height. Okay. That's worse. Mega Gulp, I still don't understand that comment, and I've read it twice. Have a splitter with the input going the same as their foundry input. So bring in this way, run straight into there. Yep, got that. And then the output from the splitter goes into the foundry, and the other continues on. So have this run this way, which is like the fact that I'm bringing in from that side or that side makes about mute difference. I can just keep pushing this back until I get enough space. That works. Ah, shit, my oil is 2k away. Mine's closer. Mine is less than a K away. It's still not going to be fun getting to it. Okay. So I'd end up with a diagonal row of splitters, which would each just keep pushing the next one out. Yes, yes. Alright. Hang on. Let's actually work backward. Craft bench, you. What do we need? We need... Okay, that's steel pipe. That's steel pipe. That's steel pipe. Steel pipe. 7. I need steel pipe, which is 15 per minute. So I need 4 machines getting 15 ingots. You provide 30 ingots. So you two are running 4 of those guys. Oh, the other machine. Just put it down. Four per minute. Oh my god. Ugh. So that means 2 is... No. 1.5 is 6. And I need 60. So I need 15 of these. Getting 16 iron or steel per minute. Which is a whole stack of machines. And then I need concrete as well. Okay. And then I need to make those, which is 10 per minute, which is 30. So then I need 6 of these, which means I need 6 of those. So I'm already up to like 30 foundries. Okay. By the way, JD, I did call this a headache. I know, it's fine. Had a bit of space between them. Bit of space doesn't help crazy stuff at this point because I've just worked out I need foundries by themselves. Just foundries. I need... Because my self-imposed rule, I need a steel beam. I need a belt of steel beams. Okay? So I need to have 6 constructors making steel beams, which need to be fed by 6 foundries. So let's just use a counting block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 foundries. Then I need 16 steel beams. You make 10. So then I need 4 per minute, which is 1.5, which is 20 of these machines. No, 1.5, which is 15 of these machines. So simple maths. JD equals confusion. So I need 15 of these machines doing 4 lots of the build we just had. So there's 6. Alright, we're going to come over here and I'm going to use, I don't know, something. We'll use important things. Like that, and that, and that, and that. Because they're all important. So we need 6, and then we need 4 times 6. So that's 7 times 6 total. Then we need this one, which just needs 2. So we have 7 times 6, which is 42 foundries, plus 2 foundries. And I can't put down my craft bench anymore. That's right, it's one over here. And that's before we get to that one, which will need more. And that one, which will need even more. Work it out to 80. 5 times 16. What? If you aim for 15 instead of 16, 1.5 for each encased. You don't need a full build of everything, you madman. Of course I need a full build of everything! I want a full build of everything. This is the important thing. I am going to put myself in a situation where I need to actually tap out every mine on the planet. Because I can see that's how we're going. Reminds me of the fully stacked challenge. No, this is a 1 belt challenge. 1 tier 1 belt challenge. Wait till we do this again with a tier 2 belt challenge. Fucking hell. Salt. Okay. Alright, so now I know that. Okay? Now I know exactly how big this project is going to be. We go back a step and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I hate things that are not squarish. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going with 5 tiles fits 4 of those things. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's 22 tiles wide. So we're going to fit 4... We're going to fit 16, 17, 18. Let's say 18. 18 right across this whole frontage. And we need like 40. Okay. Which, by the way, if we get 80, let's just call it 20 across the front. Let's say I cram them in. We get 20 across the front, which means that we then need 24 steel beam machines as you need 240, not 160. Either way, it's still sounding bad. Whatever the maths is, it's bad. But 16 cases, 15 machines, 5 of those need 80 beams, so it's 16 steel beam machines. could I safely say, between what I just worked out, plus needing the inputs to feed a heavy modular frame, which... So I need a belt of these per minute, which is wire and more steel pipe. And I need a belt of these per minute, which need the last item, plus rotors at a belt per minute. Plus I need heavy modular frames, which I can't even craft yet, because I need to unlock the next machine, which need all that shit. So, we can safely say if I put 20 machines across the front, it then means I'd have 15 full belts in and 15 leftover belts on the other end, which means all splitting is going to now be done on the outside of the building. I think that's the conclusion I just came to. We're going to do all the splitting on the outside, where we have more space. So we're going to pack all this up, whole lot. Everything back in the inventory. We're going to lay out our foundries. There's boxes on the floor. Okay. They're probably going to come back and haunt me. Okay, so I'm going to build a foundry. We're going to take it in 2 tiles. That's backward. Try again. And that way we can just route our belts in from the outside. Sort. Gravel. Gravel. Here's a bit of a gravel. Clear that list because it keeps coming up. Still a bit of a gravel. Set that to steel. Throw that bit of iron. Oh, there's coal in my inventory as well. That's right. You can have both a bit of coal. Can I build any more foundries? I can. Okay. Is there enough iron and coal on the planet with 60 belt speed? Yes. As does the train game have trains? No, not yet. So everything is transported by belt so far. You got trucks and tractors, but the AI needs a bit of work. It needs a lot of work, to be honest. Okay, so pole. Okay, so that works. Now we got that done. Nope, up first. Up. 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 And up. Okay. You into there. You into there. Even that might not work. I'm not laying any more belts. Not to actually work out how to get this stuff to actually hook up. Okay. Let's put power there. Hook you up to that pole, which will get hooked up to there. Which will then get hooked up to... Whoop. Nope. There. Where's your power connections? Oh, really? Fine. That's better. If readers believe we've got 80 iron ore nodes, 4,800 iron on average. Don't know coal. That's about 106 foundries. So might be enough. Yeah, maybe. Was that a tier 1 miner or a tier 2 miner? Because we can go to tier 2. Oh, it's got 404 already. Because I need quick wire, which I don't have any. It's fine, we'll fix it later. Okay. So we now need to get one of these iron belts around to there. And we need to get it split. So U-belt up to my gap. Walls. Wall conveyor. There and there. U. You're going to have to go in and then out. Come on. Shit, there's an edge there. And two there. And then we need a logistics, a splitter. I'm going to put a splitter there. And then I'm going to take that input to there. So we're going to move that to a different level. So I just don't have to deal with it. Shit! Hi. Mark 1 monitor, I didn't account for the grade. Okay. Trains on the roadmap, they're coming in around about May. See, I like that. That works. I wonder if I can even get that to connect up. No, I'm not even going to try. So what I have to come back out to... Oh, that's right. I had to take you away. Because we actually need the bot. Of course you won't reach. Of course you won't reach. You reach the bottom level. Fine. You can be the top one. Okay, so that's one smelter. Then we need coal, which is on the other side of the base. I need oil to make a truck. Yes, you need oil to make a truck, Stinson. 47 times in 23 hours. I'm actually going... No. Almost 28 hours. I think I'm getting better. I think. Okay. You... And you... And you can all go away. You're all doing nothing now. You're a temporary build just to get steel started. We've now got steel started. In fact, there's a whole crap ton of it down here. Okay. Coal is going to... Actually, let's do the logical thing. Where is more coal? Not that I'm going to get it now, but where is more of it? That's the one we've already got. Come on. When you gotta wait this long, it's not a good sign. Whoop. 1900 meters and 1600 meters. So, pretty safe assumption that when we need more coal, even though I've already got 7 belts, but we're gonna probably need more, it's gonna come in from the front. Or some such thing. So we're going to take this coal and we're going to... Actually, we're going to run it across this level. We're going to run it straight across this level. We're going to go out the windows and then we're going to work our way up the outside of the building. And then when we get a replacement coal, we'll run that. Once we've got steel up and running and we need a replacement coal, we will run a replacement coal. There's iron everywhere there. You're a get across the base quickly belt. Oh, we don't need you anymore. You're a run across the base quickly in the other direction belt. We don't need you anymore either. Actually, how many spare belts do we have? We got 4. We're gonna run out the window. Bad news, the oil refinery is tall. This is why I haven't set up for the next layers. I know things are tall. Look at how tall the coal factory is. The coal power plant. More importantly, it needs that much clearance at the top to stop the smoke coming through the ground. Because that's one of the other requirements. We can't even have the smoke clipping. It's not allowed. Oh. Actually, I'm really curious, Stinson. Oh! The Hoffman! Thank you for the follow, mate! Welcome to me ruining your name. How's your day going? What brings you to our little corner of the town? Are you a previous viewer who's just got here in time to hit the follow button, or are you a brand new viewer here for some satisfactory goodness? Because if you're here for satisfactory goodness, there shall be satisfactory. I don't know if there'll be a satisfactory playthrough. I hate you. Go away. Go away. Go away. Stinson, how many hours do you have played? Words. How many hours do you have in your current save? Okay. Words are hard. Words are only hard when you turn the microphone on. Prior to that, they're dead easy. Is it available on a torrent site also? I have no idea, but honestly, for 30 bucks and updates, buy it. And I'm pretty sure that's a... Well, technically, definitely you could get, because I got it from a Google Drive link and a Reddit link in their not quite official Satisfactory Reddit page. I got the alpha weekend, and then could play it for up to another week. But you know, that won't get you very far. Okay, let's try to jump in the middle. No. Nope. Yes. See, everything is fine. Shit. Everything is not fine. Everything is still fine. Invalid shape. That's a valid shape. I just need to hook up the internals. I don't mind buying. I just don't want Epic. Wait a year. Wait a year, and next week when I give out keys, that's me asking if it's available on a torrent store. Okay, so what I'd say then is buy the game, and then go do what you want. And then in a year's time, you could then play it on the Epic Store after the Epic Store has all the faults that it doesn't have at the moment, which is pretty much none as far as I'm concerned. It's funny, I don't get the Epic Store hate. Everything that they've caught flack about, Steam has done repeatedly. And been caught just as badly. It's fine. Oh, don't clip, don't clip, don't clip, don't clip, don't clip. Can I go up a bit higher then? Ha 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 ha! Going down to confirm. That's a does not clip. That's as tight as we can get it. That's what she said. Yeah, look, Epic is a immature digital distribution network or game store, but then again, it's relatively new compared to Steam. Steam was a form of digital media rights copy protection for Valve games for 2 years before they did anything about actually having a storefront. And in that time, they went looking through all your files as part of... What's that Valve thing for what's the Valve thing that they've got? If you like get caught cheating on one of their servers in one of their games, you're just banned from playing online with all their games. That thing that they've got, I can't remember. It's one of the things they added when like Counter-Strike became super popular. Steam was just as newborn as Epic. Steam was worse. Steam started the whole let's send out a game. So in the past, games had to go gold. VAC protected, that's it. So in the past, games had to get to a point where they were developed, they were bug fixed, and then released. Okay? That's a fail. And then during that process, they'd have a term that like they went gold. And when they went gold, that's when they sent the master discs or the master copy off for duplication. Alright, so they'd send like one copy off to a disc duplicator, who would then make all the copies to go in all the boxes. The Epic Store uses 15% of my CPU in the background. Let's put this right in the middle of the screen. Streamlabs uses more than Satisfactory and then Chrome. And then Epic Games Launcher, 0. You're doing something wrong. Is my answer. So yeah. When a game went gold, it was like solved of all bugs and problems. Valve, because they were shipping their games with a you have to be online mentality, it meant right from square one bugs were allowed. Because it's like you have to be online. You can get a patch, a 0-day patch. So because you can now get 0-day patches, it's like we don't have to have a game devoid of any bugs. Bugs are perfectly allowed, because between a game going gold and getting shipped off and taking a month to get duplicated, to have all the disc images printed, all the cardboard boxes printed, all the manuals printed, everything to be put together in a box and actually shipped to stores, which was 1 to 3 months, depending on which publishing house, well, depending on which publisher and distributor it was, and whether you want a worldwide release or you're just happy for a when it gets there attitude. Because of all those sorts of things, they had to make sure it was a very, very polished game. And if there was a 0-day patch, it would be minor things. And it did not need to run the game. Valve came out, all their games for the first 2 years were like, you have to be online. So if you have to be online, there's a 0-day patch. It happens to be 1.5 gig. Download it. I'm on dial-up. I would buy a game, have to be online to install the game on my dial-up, to then get told that I need to download the giant patch that would literally take me 3 or 4 days to download, providing I could resume the download, to then actually play the game that I'd already bought. So, yeah. Yeah. Epic bought console exclusives. Bullshit to the PC. No, they didn't. Steam is already, because it's a monopoly, basically got console. Basically has the same thing as console exclusivity. And Like, didn't Blizzard bring World of Warcraft exclusively to Battle.net? Did you complain that you had to install Battle.net? Did you complain when you had to install Uplay for any of those games? Or Origin for EA games? Like, they've all got their own things. Hey, Mega Gulp. Well, time for me to skedaddle. Bye, mate. Heard of Origin and other launches? Yeah. Look, run the launches in the background. If you don't like them, just... You run a single-core mobile CPU from 2009. So my answer is don't have any of them on startup. If you want to play those games, just boot them up when you want to play them. I use my Discord as my launcher now. So I've got Steam installed. I've got Origin installed. I have a Uplay account. I have no idea what the details are, but I don't really play their games. I've got the Epic launcher installed, and everything I just boot from Discord. And let's be honest, if Epic is not only going to say, hey, we're going to take a smaller cut than what Steam is, which is already a good sign for competition in the market, and then goes one better and turns around and says, hey, on top of that, we're so confident in the quality of your game, we're going to give you X dollars that we're sure we're going to get back within 12 months on the smaller cut for you to just have your game on our store. To me, that's pretty impressive. Like, there was a small indie dev who just had a Epic exclusive on their game as well. And they said they'd put their game up on Kickstarter, and they said at the time that it was going to be on Steam, right? And all these people complained because now suddenly the game that they wanted to buy, blah, 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 it's now not on Steam. And the dev said, look, at the end of the day, if we refund every single person who Kickstarted, because that's what, you know, if that's what Kickstarter decides, that we have to refund everybody because we broke a promise that it's still going to be on Steam, but it's not going to be on Steam for 12 months. It's still technically true, but if Kickstarter decides that we have to refund everybody, we'd still be in the black. Even though they've done a refund on a several, you know, tens of $1,000s worth of Kickstarter funds. That's pretty impressive. It means whatever Epic's paying them is several $1,000s. Okay, so if I bring in coal... Okay, let's try something different. If I take you up, let's try that. Still going to be a bit short. So now, look, I've got no problem with Epic. I have even less. Look, Steam has taken a large cut, and then they've slowly made their cut larger over the years, which, you know, let's be honest, they had a monopoly. Nobody could say, no, I'm not going to sell on Steam. I'm going to go with a, you know, a CD in a box sold at a game store production method. Because, let's be honest, that's even more expensive than dealing with Steam scrap. Shit! You there, Stinson? This is the ultimate test. I should have run up the ramp. Yep, Stinson's there. So yeah, Steam had a monopoly, and it's got worse, and then their pricing have slowly gone up over the years, and that's not straight. That's what my issue was with it. Okay, so we'll make you straight first. And then they've got garbage in the market and all sorts of things, but they've never, ever, ever offered any sort of affiliate program to people like me, who, like, I essentially play games for a living. And then, if you want to buy the game, you're going to buy it from the Steam store because that's the only place it's sold. Whereas EA and... I have no idea if Battle.net does. But, oh, actually, I'm pretty sure they do. Streamers and people like me could apply to become an affiliate, and any purchases directed to the store from my link would end up netting me some sort of, you know, some sort of money. And it's always pennies on the dollar, but that's how these things work. Okay, no, don't want the power line. We want these poles. Do I even need you to go out the window? Yeah, I need you to go out the window. Okay. And that was one of the first things Epic got up and running. They're like, no, we're going to have an affiliate program. So it offers ways for people like me to help with my income. Because okay, let's just do some simple maths. For me, currently doing 5 videos a day on YouTube, that is at least 2.5 hours worth of entertainment per day, 30 days in a month. That is 70 hours worth of entertainment that I'm putting out free on YouTube every month. In AdWord revenue, I'm making still less than $1 an hour. I make less than $1 an hour from YouTube. In fact, in Satisfactory game key purchases, I have made, in one game launching, and then them offering an affiliate link, which I already had registered well before Satisfactory came out, I have made more than a month's worth of income compared to YouTube, which is currently all going towards a replacement video card so you guys can watch this in better quality. Because honestly, if I just stop streaming, my quality is great. I don't have any of those skips and buffers and other crap that I have. I only have that because I'm streaming. So, that is coal, that is steel. We have one steel ingot machine going. Woohoo! Mission semi-accomplished. Crap. Now, the idea was to bring in the next one here and then take it up. But that might not work now if I've got a coal belt there. Okay, belt number 2. I can take that up. I can take that down. Okay, let's just remove that. You look a little bit silly if you're just hanging there. No, you have only option. There's an edge there. Your only option is to go to that window. Of course it is. Okay. Iron ore. Alright, let's go look outside. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4th window along. Plus we want to split up. 1, 2, 3, 4th window along. Actually, I just look through the window. Yep. It's that one. Okay. I'm going to fall off the edge. Split up. There. So that's my excess belt. Let's just get rid of the excess belt for the moment. We'll work out how to do all that later. Okay, so that's ore. Then we need a coal belt. I could do this again, I guess. Which one's coal? That one. No, let's go clip. Why not clip there? Come on. Actually, let's just run up this, get to eye level. That doesn't clip. That doesn't clip. Really? If I build over there, would it not clip? 2, 3... I just build it up. We'll work it out later. Oh, that looks very close. It just misses.